Let's go to our budget meeting. The one that is added on for tonight is airport and airport Hume building. Let's have airport come on up. It was actually on the 23rd. We moved it, and then we couldn't get it here. The one that was originally, I think it was on the 9th originally. That's correct. So. So, all right, so you guys, has everyone found that budget? Because we're a little out of order with this one. Yes. So,
you gotta pull up here. Yeah.
what's going on with this budget? What changes are we making here?
The only change to the budget right now for the notes that we gave in submittal is the airport authority is asking right now for the council to consider 5% raises with the idea that any raise structure that they give to the other county employees is modified. So we're giving a 5% cushion for that. Under the new Title VI rules, this board can't increase the budget that the airport authority proposes. They can only move it or reduce it. So that's really the only change that we have right there is consideration for as much as 5% and the benefits that go along with that replacement.
And although this is a non-general fund budget,
That's correct.
what would the number be if we did not include it? Would it be exactly the same as last year?
First would have to go up slightly to the
22%. Yeah, so we go from 11 to 1.2%. So that's probably the only change.
Is your budget pay for the flag cut?
Yes, that's all in house.
What's your pleasure with this budget?
Move to approve minus the salary increases.
We have a motion on the floor. Is there a second?
I'll second. Are we talking about the 1303 given last year instead of last year?
With the slight change to...
With the change in per.
Right. That's what we're talking about?
Yes, that's good stuff. Right?
Yes.
Okay, there's a motion to second on the floor. Discussion. Hearing none, all in favor, signify by saying aye. Aye. Opposed? The ayes have it. Airport Hume building. We have a motion.
Second.
And a second. Discussion? Hearing none, all in favor, signify by saying aye. Aye. Opposed? And what we'll do is when we get... Did you have any questions?
I was just going to say, at the final reading, if there are considerations for raises, that would be...
That would go back in. Yes,
That's fine.
absolutely.
That's all we're asking for. Thank you very much.
Would that be adjusted numbers for the first voice for final reading? You'll have that?
I have it.
Okay, fine.
All right.
Did you get an autograph from that vice president that day?
It was a busy day, but we didn't get an autograph. We got a picture. Yeah, he took the time to take a picture with us.
I thought Jeremy would want to see it.
This is our grant.
Yes, we did. We've got a very large project coming up for the airport, $12.2 million reconstruction of the primary surface, the east-west runway for the airport, and we've got roughly 20% of that need within this grant. We were trying to get all of it from maintenance for traffic concern, but it is likely with this large project, which is going to probably go over 2 to 3 years, that I think it was reasonable to ask, but we knew what the answer was going to be of not getting that. It is going to drain about $11.2 million of federal funds into the area in the next 3 years.
Oh, federal. Who's helping you secure those?
That's right.
Okay, thank you very much. Have a good evening. Veteran Services, 1027. One slight change, and that was a decrease in training and ed, but otherwise it's the same.
Move to approve. Second.
We have a motion and a second on the floor, discussion. Hearing none, all in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Opposed? Have a good evening. Thank you. Public Defender, 1084. Good evening, Ken, how are you? I'm doing great. Thank you for lunch the other day, by the way. I appreciate it.
You get $40, sir?
I did.
Somebody else up here get lunch?
No.
He didn't buy my lunch. Maybe he did. The public defender's budget is in front of you. What's your pleasure? We have a motion and a second on the floor, discussion. Hearing none, all in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Opposed?
Abstain.
And one abstention.
You have, but you said you worked to cut this, and we know that over the last couple of years.
Yeah, to date, over the last 2 years, we've removed $90,000, excuse me, from the general fund to the public defender supplemental, and I just moved the last non-salary item.
Thank you.
Speaking of such, public defender supplemental 1,200, non-general fund budget 79,775. What's your pleasure? There's a motion and a second. Discussion. Hearing none, all in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Opposed? Any extension on this one?
No, it's salaries.
That's it. Thank you. General Courts 1078.
Couldn't quite make the requested 10%, I did cut a little over 8% of that.
There's a motion and a second, 286,973, discussion. Thank you. All in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Opposed? Superior Court, 1082.
And not counting the new employee that you gave me back in July, which, by the way, the timing of that was perfect. She got started 2 weeks before my staff deserted me.
Okay.
And got 2 weeks worth of valuable training, so the transition has been really smooth. But without that, because the rest of the budget is down a little over, almost 10%, 9.8.
Move. We have a motion, 165,360. And a second? And a second. Discussion. Hearing none, all in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Opposed? The ayes have it.
Thank you very much.
Just have a good evening. Superior Court 2, 1083. Judge Alexa was on you?
I thought so, but I'll tell you what.
That's the good part. What's your pleasure with this budget? We have a motion and a second. Discussion. Hearing none, all in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Opposed? The ayes have it. Superior Court 1038, number 3. Court 3. What's your pleasure?
Move.
We have a motion
Second.
and a second. Discussion.
Quick question about these liability insurance, that's not through the commissioner who did that out, right?
No.
So that's, okay,
Went up there.
that's all done separate, okay, thank you.
Further discussion? Hearing none, all in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Opposed? The ayes have it. Good evening. Superior Court 4, 1037.
Move this one.
We have a motion
Second.
and a second. Discussion?
Here I am for any questions.
By the
time I get up there,
That's okay.
For the record, Judge Chittister is here. We have a motion and a second. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? The ayes have it.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Superior Court 6, 1039.
Move. Wait, one thing. There was a issue that was discovered after
I put it back because you shortchanged me $500 last year. when we moved out of,
So it took you 500, you're trying to get 2,500 back?
Well, still like
I like what you said.
Okay, so right now it's 147,369, office supplies at 2,500 in there. So what are you saying, Vicki?
No, I thought it was agreed to take.
Yeah, it's fine.
Zero.
No, I just put it back because we're kind of being behind to do it that way, so. Maybe we should do it.
What's your pleasure with this budget, guys?
So the 2,500 was taken out.
No, it's back in.
No, that's right.
It's back on.
There, this is the bottom line.
144,869.
It's what it was last.
Move to approve.
We have a motion and a second. What's the other discussion?
Pain in the butt part is going through the commissioners to get your supplies.
Did they ever give you the staples and not the staples?
I don't know, I haven't heard that yet, but it just, it's delayed a little bit, because we always get a no, and then we end up getting it. My staff prefers the old way, and, you know, we all do, but, sure.
Have you all received a list of those things that they evidently have pre-approved?
Yeah, I think it's a list of what they must have researched what we normally buy, and that's right in some computer program or something, and that gets approved rapidly. If we're doing something that we don't normally have to, we would normally buy, and I couldn't give you an example right now. I think we have to call the office supply company, who then gets the number down to whoever the purchaser is. And that's my understanding.
So Laura, when we were talking, you guys weren't at that meeting, but there was a lot of discussion about how that process works and that there was some concern about bottleneck, or at least perceived bottleneck, and so we were going to discuss that in detail with the commissioners, when you guys turn in front of us for your budgets, about how that process works. And
I would think there'd be some bumps the first year that would get ironed out. You have to get the better feel for what.
I'm personally, yeah, I think so, but I'm more concerned about what the staples.
Morgan, so, okay, we have a motion second on this one, right? So all in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? The ayes have it.
I'll be better next year. I won't mess with it next year. Thank you. Hope everything goes well. Thanks for your help.
4D Court 1040. What is? Move. We have a motion. And a second. Not much change, a little bit of bump and fight, I think, what have you. How's it running over there, 4D Court? Going pretty smooth?
Very, very well.
It's right here?
I'm on the leaking to the heat, but.
We're getting through
We're
that.
good.
All right, very good. If you need new roof, contact the commissioners, or the other supply department. All right, so, we have a motion second on the floor. All in favor, signify by saying aye. Aye. Opposed? The ayes have it. Circuit Court. What is your pleasure with the Circuit Court budget? We have a motion. And a second. Discussion? Good evening, Judge Harper. How are you?
No, thank you, yourself.
I'm doing pretty good.
Thank you, people.
Well, you know, the pleasure's ours. Thank you for coming to speak.
So pretty much all the courts flatlined their budgets.
And last year,
She really has reduced her budget.
Yeah, I'm just, at first glance, people may say that, well, that we didn't achieve the 10%. But if you know about what the courts are doing with what they, the number of cases that they're hearing is going up, continues to go up. Yes. So, I mean, it would have been fantastic to see 10%, but I understand flatlining is really a reach in itself, so I appreciate it.
we appreciate it.
All in favor, signify by saying aye. Aye. Opposed? JDAI grant 9125. What's your pleasure?
Move.
We have a motion and a second. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? The ayes have it. Circuit Court Grant ADR 2220. What's your pleasure? We have a motion. And a second. Discussion. Great stuff. All in favor signify by saying aye. Circuit Court Grant DCS 8141. What's your pleasure?
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Discussion. Hearing none. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Family Court Donation 9113. What's your pleasure? We have a motion and a second. Any discussion? Hearing none. All in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Opposed? PD Supplemental 1200-78. Non-general fund budget, 20,000. What's your pleasure? We have a motion and a second. Discussion. Hearing none. All in favor, signify by saying aye. Aye. Opposed? All right. General fund budget, juvenile detention, 1080.
Motion to approve.
Motion on the floor. Is there a second? And a second. Discussion.
This is another case of flatlining.
Decrease.
Slight.
Decrease 10,000 from the right.
But, I mean, for me, and talking to you as your liaison, it's commendable that you found the room needed to that.
All in favor, signify by saying aye. Aye. Opposed? Juvenile detention codes for 916. What's your pleasure? The non-general fund budget. Motion and a second on the floor. All in favor, signify by saying aye. Aye. Opposed? The ayes have it. General fund budget, juvenile probation, 1079.
Quick shuffle.
The salary's gone up due to the step for our probation officers.
There's mandatory salary increases, that's the only increase in the general fund. All we have in the general fund are salaries.
Motion to approve.
Second.
There's a motion and a couple seconds on the floor. Discussion? All in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Probation user fees, non-general fund budget 2150. What's your pleasure?
Second.
There's a motion and a second on the floor. Discussion? Hearing none, all in favor, signify by saying aye. Aye. Probation administration 2050. Again, non-general fund budget. What's your pleasure?
Second.
There's a motion and a second on the floor. Is there any discussion on this? All in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Adult probation, thank you. Good evening. Adult probation, 1043, general fund budget. Comes up just to, or just come down.
Down.
What's your pleasure?
Again,
Kudos.
knowing that the amount of activity that you're having to get that done. You do it, but thanks.
There's a motion and a second on the floor. Yes. Sir.
There's been a motion and a second.
There's a motion and a second, go ahead.
If somebody becomes of age, they get automatic raise, right? You have that budgeted in?
The state.
No, but I mean, you have that in your budget, so like in June, until they get the raise, you got that built in.
But your fees, for the most part, are incorporated.
So they are, you got the automatic raise flooded in the building.
Taxpayers.
All in favor, signify by saying aye. Aye. Opposed? User fees, 2101, non-general fund budget. What's your pleasure? There's a motion. And a second. Discussion. Hearing none, all in favor, signify by saying aye. Aye. Opposed?
That went down.
Adult probation free trial, 2103. What's your pleasure?
Second.
Your motion and a second, any discussion? You want to thank him on behalf of the taxpayers? All in favor, signify by saying aye. Aye. Opposed? Adult Probation Administration 2000. What is your pleasure? We have a motion and a second. Discussion? All in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
We gotta take a 5-minute break.
Like that?
You can keep going.
Oh, the show Wait for a Star.
Take the gavel, Mr. Reeves.
No, did not.
Hopefully it's good, it's good for the league, it's good. Drop the shoulders.
No, then it would come to your house.
Yeah.
What am I gonna do? I can only do so much. What do you do? Well, I know he's been writing blog before he got his license too. I know what you got here. Well, I told you, stuck the needles in it, and so he falls over. Oh my God. He's so relaxed, he just. Listen to you. No, this is. And all Yeah.
I didn't watch that.
That was 4 days after. All right, what's next?
All right.
Smokers Lounge is in the out now.
You know, right, or?
No. He's full of kids.
I'm getting suspicious. You're saying that you
Was that painful that much?
He does great for me.
Yeah, so I got mad, $40, I've been able to sort it out.
Yeah. And then kid bought lunch, so then.
He was like $40, that's what I was talking about.
Oh, you threw the $49.
And I got no picture, I can make sure I storm out of it.
So you did.
And you were like uncomfortable, you're like, where is this going?
Yeah.
How do I derail this train to get to go out? Oh, no. But the good news is that we can call each other afterwards and laugh about it. Man.
And I got $40.
And you got $40, but you did bring the $40 back.
I did.
Oh, man, that was just with a strange direction. And you had to be uncomfortable. All right, let's get back to it. That takes a lot to get Scott uncomfortable in front of food.
Food was already done. Then it got real.
All right, voter registration, 1022. You can join it.
Where's, not that I don't appreciate seeing you, enjoy it. Usually the co-directors are here when I'm in this.
Real.
I'll make the motion.
Motion and second. Any discussion here? Where?
They just decided not to show up.
All right, so,
Your flat plan.
with a motion and second on the floor, the same as last year, and Jim's gonna thank her.
Did you bring the taxpayers?
Primarily, the election board, the voters registration budget, as well as the election board, the election budget. As far as me putting it together, no, the director's budget.
The directors put together and
They're not here.
I might ask them to, no, I am gonna ask them to come talk to me.
we tabled it.
You got a motion on the floor.
Yeah, we have motion and second.
I will draw my motion.
What difference does it make?
Well, I mean, it doesn't change.
It's not an argument, it's just a question.
Yeah.
What difference?
Everybody else makes the effort to come here. I mean, we get soil and water, not soil and water, but weights and measures, you know, come here.
During presidential elections, city elections.
Well, that would be the election.
That's election.
budget, not the voter's registration. Those are two separate budgets. Voter's registration, of course, will change. That would be the election board budget, but the voter's registration budget normally does not change.
Well, this is,
That has to do with the registration of voters.
this is just salaries. And we have approved things without the department head being here.
Yeah, but I think I have a couple questions for them. I do, but I'm okay with go passing on second reading and readdressing it at third reading, or we can have them come to us, I don't care, either way, I just think that'll be there.
Well, I'm thinking if you look at it, the board members actually have an increase in their pay, from the previous year. 40,000 is not what, unless that was approved later on.
Was that an increase?
I don't see an increase.
Bottom line is, Dave, what was it, I was here talking about like 20%.
Right.
Do you know?
What was it? 20%.
Let's say I make a motion to table.
Yeah.
We'll ask them the questions. They're the ones that.
Yeah, we're done. The motion, can you withdraw your motion?
Yeah.
All right, we have a motion to table this to another meeting, we'll let them know when. Is there a second to the motion to table?
I will second.
All right, so a motion and a second to table this, let's just table it, and get some clear answers to our questions. All in favor of tabling this, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye, opposed? All right.
Now, the election was like, yeah, sure, it does change.
Yes.
And usually that.
I don't think the description of board members is right. I
Right.
don't think the election board members get $40,000.
No, it's just a direct code.
That's a direct.
Yeah, so we have some questions on that budget, we'll discuss it, have you come in front of us, and we'll say that. All right, so let's talk about the election board, general fund budget is down, 579,524, is that correct, Karen?
Right, but keep in mind, it's only down due to the fact that it's a municipal election next year, and it will go back up to the presidential year. So if you're looking for decreases that are going to be substantial and stay that way, but this is not going to be
This always goes up and down.
up and down.
Typically, it's a big year when I'm on the ballot.
You anticipate corporations next
I'll make the motion with this one.
We have a motion on the floor, 524,200, is there a second? There's a second on the floor, any further discussion?
Look, your office supplies, why do we keep that for this election?
It was
Well, those are ballot meetings, actually.
And that's down obviously because the elections are smaller. What about food and groceries?
Well, that's for the election. Well, that's what-
You have a party if I win, is that what they have?
Dude, you're unopposed.
Oh, but next year I run for mayor. I don't know where, but.
I think you were ahead of there.
Okay, we have a motion to say, all in favor, signify by saying aye. Aye, opposed. Clerk, 1001. The clerk is with me tonight, so, this budget's down too, Karen?
Yeah, this one is down 131,000. We could come up with 145,000. We requested, but.
Darn close.
We should discuss it.
Motion on the floor. Second, discussion. All in favor, signify by saying aye. Aye, opposed? Clerk 4D. A whole lot going on with this budget, right? Motion is second on the floor, any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor, signify by saying aye. Aye, opposed?
I just have one question.
Yes, ma'am.
Due to the fact that we are in the process of finalizing, well, the commissioners have signed the budget for Dawson to do the reports for our 4G reimbursement, and we pay them. In one of these salaries, that was included, and I'm questioning whether you would prefer that I come back and maybe reduce that amount. Because those should be pretty much the same amount, because the higher one was due to the fact they had to do monthly reports. Because we get reimbursed, we do monthly reports, and 4G reimbursement, we do quarterly reports. And that was included in our salary. Like, just a food for thought, as to how you want to handle it in the future, what you want to do with these potential layers of next year.
Yeah, let me give that some thought. Thanks. Clerk perpetuation, 1119.
I'll make the motion.
We have a motion, 56,793, and a second. Discussion. Hearing none, all in favor, signify by saying aye. Aye, opposed. Good week. Thank you. I'm sure. Animal shelter, 1045.
Can I ask a question on the resignation, Dan?
Yes.
Have we gotten a number for healthcare yet, or is that still not even, is that still?
No, I mean, there's been,
Okay, I just don't, I know there was, it's coming, but I don't.
it's coming, and I think it's, yeah.
It was loud.
And what date is it on the,
Just cash.
It
It is,
originally-
Jim, it's September 18th, it's towards the back of September 18th. It's
Page
about
45.
7, 8 pages. You got numbers on yours?
oh, my goodness.
About 7 pages in, from yellow. Yellow tab.
Old Yeller. Old Yeller.
All right. Down next to those guys. And that one.
Okay, so we have this animal shelter budget in front of us with a reduction to 324 to 239. Is there, what's your pleasure?
I'll make the motion with 324, 239, and at the same time, establish your hourly up to $15 an hour to that team. If you look at the first page.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Discussion.
What hourly typically, can they tell me, what do they do? Or are supposed to
There's
do?
people cleaning cows on one end, and then there's a vet back on the other end. Pretty wide range.
Yeah, I mean, I personally think 15 is a little high, the clean food.
Said up to.
Well, up to,
I can see that for a vet tech.
that, and that's how it goes.
That's the hour.
Sorry.
What do you start now?
What was it previous?
They kind of bring the justice and.
Yeah, we're gonna-
What is the situation with that? I mean, who's managing what?
These two are in charge right now,
Smart choice.
John Thomas is, he's on FMLA.
Yeah, you're right. I just wondered who- I mean, where's the assistant director? Where did they go?
We haven't had a.
Oh, you don't? Oh. That's
So
open?
maybe we can cut that, I mean,
I
what's the
think
money to save?
There's too much hanging on.
I would say we
Other
cut it.
We definitely need it.
Yeah.
What was the previous hourly rate, or has it always been 15 an hour?
It was up to 15 before.
It was, okay, so it's not an increase.
Oh, that's all. All right.
And I think it's something.
You got some pretty bright people standing in right now, so I felt pretty
On
comfortable.
behalf of the taxpayers, we want to thank you.
Yes.
What?
I said on behalf of the taxpayers. Okay, there's a motion and a second on the floor. Any further discussion? Hearing none, all in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Opposed? The ayes have it. Animal shelter, 4008. What's your pleasure?
Second.
Motion and a second, discussion. I have a quick question. I mean, since we're looking forward, what's the status with 4-H and their animal control? Are they they going to bring animals out from now on and doing it over? Has there been a change to that, Jeremy? You brought up in the meeting.
Is there budget up here?
Until we get a new shelter, I don't know how they do it, they are at capacity right now.
We are over capacity right now.
How many dogs are out there now?
We have at least 62 dogs and 125 cats.
That's not a normal number, that's really skyrocketed in the last, since you started.
Yep.
It's the time of year. That happens, that's true.
It happens every year.
Are they having kids at this time of year?
No.
They have kids here.
There are some,
You not
we see
have
a lot of people bringing them in, see if they were born in their yard or whatever, they don't want them, but they bring them to the shelter.
Any other kinds of animals besides dogs and cats?
You know, we had some goats not too long ago.
Oh, the goat game, up again. Don't bring
Two of them, by the way.
What were the names?
I mean, I hate those.
Someone called animal control, and animal control.
What, they were just walking around?
They were roaming around. It happened. Yeah, you're right.
Okay,
They were finally, yes, they were reclaimed.
No.
Are we, do we bill the municipalities that we pick up for? We should be, but we don't. But are we billing anything?
Yes, yes, we are.
Well,
They all have.
Jim, I asked them the question, it seems like they said no.
Well, they're not.
We're not in charge of that.
Chairman, there's a,
Like if they use
let me put on my three-term town council hat member hat. We pay county taxes, live in the town, with the county service.
And we're still not picking up mortgages, correct?
Well, that's, you know, again, that board is paying for theirs, not only.
Right?
Yeah, that's
But
what
they
they
chose
do.
to, they chose to.
I don't know if
Let
that's
me-
completely correct.
So let me ask this question, so the city of Portage has not reached out to the county at this point, that you know of?
We do, take their law enforcement force at our shelters.
Well, I think,
They don't want to take it elsewhere.
yeah, it's obvious, I mean, considering the population there and the condition of that facility, I mean, I hope they don't call us tomorrow and say,
We couldn't do it.
no.
Yeah, and I think that they realize that, know that, so.
Yep, this is.
I mean, yeah, and so that's where, at some point, we have to have that discussion about a different kind of shelter. I mean, we just have to,
A clean cardboard box.
you know, we have to get, whole board would be in agreement. We have to think, you know, bigger. And I know that there were some studies done with shelter planners, is that correct? And where's that at? That's
We have, right, the location, we have the plan well drawn up.
Well, speaking more for myself, I don't think Porter County government right now is in a position to build two and a half million. However, I'll speak for myself, if somebody comes before this board with a plan of $1 million shelter, they,
Well, that's $1 million shelter, all right.
that's fine as long as that doesn't equate to, you know, a third more employees to run it. I mean, that's what we have to look at. I mean,
And we considered that.
huh?
We considered how we're going to fund the additional
the operation.
salaries.
I mean, if you come, speaking for myself, you come before us with a $2 million shelter with $1 million donation that you can run on, you know, or very close to the budget you currently have, I'll say that.
What, you said the location, I thought we discussed that. And I know everybody says it's not, you know, it's not a storefront where everybody can see, but.
Yeah,
But everybody says.
that's part of the study, you have to, it's like anything else, you
Yeah,
have to something.
You tell me people that are driving by right now on Route 2 saying, oh, the dog's
Go
out,
get a
trying to
dog.
stop and get a dog, and I thought the whole thing, Laura, is, you know, we gotta spend this money on Facebook, because people see it, and that's where they're gonna adopt the technology. So,
Well, okay.
I mean,
And I think that the idea of pushing that shelter north, particularly if we're gonna be picking up Portage as part of that, and,
this is
Well,
like.
Sandy County already owns.
from where it is now.
Yeah, I think that's,
That'd be good.
I mean, it's not the bypass, but I think.
It's not like that, but it's better than 149.
I heard somebody talk about the old, Festival building, and something being done with that.
Yeah, I'm pushing.
Well,
Yeah, you just picked the wrong chunk of land.
Well, if it were possible to take property like we did with our current jail, take property that we currently have in our inventory and trade it for property that we want, if we could do that. We don't have that expense of that way.
On 130 and 149, that wasn't back, we tried to do it the railroad track. If any of you know of anyone who's just rented it, if you want to check it, let us know.
talking about.
Take half of your $1 million, buy the land, and then only go to $1.5 million.
Yeah, there's a lot of thought. I think what everybody agrees to, that wouldn't it be nice if the first quarter of next year that the decision was made?
Very nice.
All right, all in favor of the motion, second on the floor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed?
We just voted on new shelters, so.
The Sylvia Graham All right, so here's the thing, guys. Before we leave, hold on. Before we leave,
Oh, there they are.
so before we,
Looking for us? We thought we were last.
It's already done.
We're done.
We cut the 2 director positions, I apologize. I think what we got more was put something together and present it.
and before we,
From Jim Biggs.
Laura, when do you think we'll have a better idea of the health insurance number? What do you think?
We're supposed to get that report on the 23rd.
Because I don't want to address the commissioner's budgets at all until such time that we have a plan in front of us for the health insurance. I mean, it's got to be, that's the hinge pin, the white elephant there, so.
The 23rd of October.
When's the last day of our third reading, 31st?
31st.
So right now, what we need to do is, we need to, first of all, obviously, announce that we're not doing final reading on October 16th. And then we need to, pick a date that we're doing that, so we can get re-advertised.
Have not changed. That's correct.
Well, could we do that for October 30th, final reading, and then maybe?
No, let's just go to Halloween, Jim wants it.
No, but she doesn't even get the report till the 23rd, so we're gonna have to meet with them the 27th or 28th.
Well, when's it have to be, it's gotta be into the state by the 1st? Is that enough time for the auditor's office to get it out, get that on the 30th?
My greater concern is that you have the time between the final advertisement and the final reading. So, for example, right now, if it kept the 16th, you would have to have something done by the 9th. Okay?
We're not keeping.
Well, I understand. That's my biggest concern is that you have the time between the last time you throw in the paper and you have your final hearing. And take it from the final date and work your way back, and then it gives you your worst case theory and build it backwards. Reverse engineer day one. That's what we did last time. Scott can pull that last date and then tell you what your range is. Your range to advertise, your range to,
Let's pick, I think we gotta pick 30th right after that, and then they're gonna have their report the 23rd, doesn't even, and what I'm not saying is we have a meeting for 30th. I'm saying we have a meeting the 23rd, the 24th, or 27th, 28th, 29th,
Right.
and then we're scheduled for final reading the 30th.
Right. So, all right, so.
23rd, 27th, 27th? Give us 3 days?
We communicate on that, the exact calendar. I don't know.
That,
yeah, the 23rd, is that, if you're doing the 30th, 23rd, the last day we can do it.
So you're suggesting.
You said it. 23 plus 7 is 30.
So you're.
Let's do that day. That's what the day. I can't be pushed off. I'll try to push it.
Well, yeah, because I'm just not going to, I'm not putting your budgets on the agenda until we have that health
Maybe
insurance.
we can get a preliminary.
We just have to have an idea of it.
Do you think it's at all possible to get a preliminary report
That's fine. This is, yeah.
For the stuff they need, we're done. I just need to go over it one time, we have some tragedy or, well, they made a tragedy today that kind of messed our program up, but yeah, I mean, it's sitting on my desk right now. I got it done.
The only meeting we have left is the commissioner stuff. Everything else is done. Well, that's right.
So we can get it in there anywhere. All right, so we got a game plan. Yeah, that's the big piece of the puzzle. And honestly, I'd like to go back and we may need to, our third reading, have some discussion about our overall budget. So, all right, so that's fine. All right, so voters registration has entered the building. So
That's
you guys,
really late.
you guys gonna come up? We tabled that, but we'll the best we can do.
Apologize, but you guys usually drag it on for hours, so like,
They
time
we've
each.
been downstairs.
We're just going about 10 minutes.
I tried to convince them that it wasn't necessary, but I was out.
All right, so,
No, seriously.
Motion on the table, voters are in.
yeah, we're, motion on the table, second.
Yeah.
All in favor of untabling, signify by saying aye. Aye. Talking about voters registration.
Second.
There's a motion second on the floor. Okay, we've had some questions about that.
The title's wrong on the 144. It says board members. That was one of the issues.
That was right. You're flatlining your budget.
Yes,
Is
exactly.
anybody getting a raise?
No.
All right, that's all I want.
Let me ask you this question, there was some question about board members, so how much of,
For the board of voter registration, so it's always been listed under board members.
okay, so right now over there we have, how many employees? 6 in that budget?
6 in the budget.
How many are employed right now? Do we have 6 people in there? Aren't you guys using some part-time help?
Yes.
I thought we cut that out. All right.
Yeah, but I don't know
We
that.
have part-time in elections, for that elections are called part-time.
So right now under voters registration, you have 6 full-time employees working.
Yes, there's no hourly in voters yet.
No, there's 5 currently.
That's 2 very separate answers. So, I know we're budgeted 6, but we don't have 6 people in there.
No.
The five positions are open.
How long has it been open?
Since February, end of February.
Is that what, one of the deputies?
Yes.
Okay, which ones did we make full-time, the deputies?
Well, we each have 2 deputies. So it's the deputies that, 2 years ago.
We took them from hourly to full-time.
Right?
But all this year now, we've had only one deputy.
1 full-time.
The full-time, we just have part-time.
How has that been working?
Okay. That's a part-time, it's election. So, we're getting busy.
So, we can go ahead and cut that completely out. And you're just gonna be back in front of us next year for the presidential election.
Yeah.
That's for you. Or, well,
It's 2 years away.
is it 2 years away?
Next year's sitting down.
Well, mayor's, is that more, are you more busy in the mayor's election than you are?
No, this one, the president.
But we've had the part-time help in there, making up for.
If we were to cut that out, does that pose any problem for the foreseeable future anyway?
You're carried out a
Well, we took-
midterm right now, and you just said mayoral is,
Less.
volume-wise, is lower than midterm, right?
That's correct.
Was needed.
We took, well, if you remember, we took the part-time money and put it for the full-time. So if you eliminated those positions, then you have to put money back into part-time.
Bob, you just asked the question, what was, here's an interesting point.
The way it's easy to numbers.
Yeah,
Yes.
we do.
So,
Well, not really.
No, it is.
Well,
If you remember.
No, okay, I'm sorry, that's not.
when you say it's not a moot point, he's saying, or a mute point.
Yeah.
That's how you said it.
What?
I I think what Bob's saying is if we eliminated one of the full-time positions and had him use part-time, we have to do it to both. Is that correct?
Yes.
But it has been equal for the whole year.
I agree with you, David, but
Is there some state statute that says it has to be?
Yes.
But it has to.
If we took away that position, then we'd have to take away the same position for the opposite department. You take the same away too.
The way both of them hired and
That's huge.
I just leave it the way it is. I mean, and you said that it, and you're like, you have no intentions of building any.
Why don't we just take that shot that hourly? And you can use it as you need it.
I mean,
Next year it's gonna be slower anyway.
You have to take
but you still have to, I mean,
Take them both down.
you got two part-time people, they're making up for one person, one full-time person. You had two people in there all summer instead of just one.
What's the
You still
cost?
have to cost more on an hourly than you would in.
Yeah, let's.
I don't know what the hourly rate is for our deputies, but the part-time are $10 an hour. I don't know what the deputy's hourly rate comes up to.
Would it be a savings?
I would look.
Just saying, just thinking.
I don't think it would, because we'd have to have more people.
Well, you'd have to put the money back into part-time hourly.
I mean, that's why we did it in the first place, because it saves money putting them full-time than hiring extra hourly.
The savings, I guess, would be on the health insurance, you don't have health insurance with my employer or that.
But next year's elections will be less, so
Yeah.
we'd be saving all of next year. And then,
And the money in the budget for this year, you're gonna get a lot of that back because cities and towns pay for that next year.
You get 75% of our budget back next year, because cities and towns have to pay for the election.
On the election margin,
No, the deputies, I don't know what their hourly rate comes out to for their salary. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, it's not a cost, I mean, it's just raising the point about insurance.
I think it makes everything cleaner, put in, that way we know exactly how many people have to put it.
So we're getting rid of one full-timer?
Two full-time.
Well, one position's not filled.
One position is filled, and she's been working there a very long time, and that's why we put her in full-time. And because it was a savings then, and now all of a sudden you're saying it's not a savings?
Well, I don't know that we're saying that, we're asking that question, and I think that, and I was hearing what you're saying, up until the point was raised about health insurance, and that is the white elephant in the room, so we're looking at ways to try to save on health insurance, that's kind of the discussion, and I don't know that, of course, I don't care, so I'm not into that, but the potential cost is that you have two full-time positions in this budget that would be eligible for health insurance, which is a big cost. That's what we're saying. We're not all of a sudden saying
It's just, it would, yeah, we're.
I understand that, and I'm just saying you're gonna cut a full-time position, I'm gonna lose that employee, I'm telling you now. I know I will lose that
Because they'll lose the
employee.
insurance?
Yes, well, not just because they'll lose the insurance, because I mean, you're basically throwing her under a bus because we don't have money for health insurance. You're making her a martyr. I know, I understand that, but,
We can't just take away one position, we might have to take away two. And we just increased it a couple of years ago. So there would be some.
Well, we're not talking about taking away any position, we're talking about taking both positions and putting it in hourly instead of full-time.
And she's saying that she'll lose her employee.
I really believe I'll lose my employee, and then I'm gonna have to hire more hourly to make up for it, because I'm gonna lose somebody that knows what they're doing. I don't have to train them.
Yeah, I understand, I mean,
So that's the consideration in front of you guys, that are in front of us. You know, we have this cost of insurance that we're looking to save, and then put it in her hands. She's indicating that she'll have to start from scratch with a new employee.
What is, I mean, it's only been,
The savings is good. The savings, there's no, you don't want to go on the savings discussion. Health insurance is so expensive, you don't want to be, it's not the way, that's not the argument. The argument would be, I'm losing this employee and I don't have tranquility. We don't want to go under this, that's not the road I go, because insurance is so expensive.
why have we still done it? Just no need?
Well, the
paying it out of the election, no, you're paying it out of elections hourly, which is almost gone.
What do you?
Well, it's almost gone because I've had the two part-time.
Two part-time make up for one full-time.
There's still the money sitting in my former deputy salary, so that can be transferred over to the part-time. But if we go back to when I approached it to give us the full-time, we took money out of the part-time. So if that's something you're considering to eliminate, you've got to keep in mind, you got to put that money back into part-time.
I think what I'd like to see from you guys is a breakout of what it would be, or what you would be needing, if that's a possibility, what the budget would look like. I mean, because, what do you?
Go back to, what is that, that's approved 2012, so, year 2011,
Well, please keep in mind, Sunday is sitting here telling us she doesn't want to give up that spot. She's going to lose.
And that's a consideration, I mean, that's an issue, I get that. I'm not denying, I mean, I get that, that's a strong argument.
Well, one of my more famous sayings down here when it comes to the election is democracy at a price. And I have a motion to approve the budget this week.
There's already a motion on
So you're gonna really make that motion.
To do what?
There's already a motion on the floor to approve it as it's.
Yeah, where I'm at with this, look, I don't think we're gonna save the day by taking one person off the insurance program.
Give us a potential too, so here's what I would like to, I get the motion, I'm with it, I don't have a problem with it, but for our third reading, I'd like to have a breakdown of what you think you could do that job for with hourly.
Yeah, I'm wondering,
That's what I'd like to know.
I'm wondering why you need a full-time person to do that, and you've been working with a part-time person, and you're virtually at the same job.
but she's had two ladies in there, okay, doing the job of one person.
And again, so I'd like to know,
They get the
what the
$10
cost is.
Right, so that's $20 an hour, and
I
they're
don't
right
know
now
what my
only like
deputy's
$12.40.
hourly rate is. I need to know that.
Well, we don't need to do that tonight. Just give us an idea of what you think it's incurring for the two part-time, and then we'll compare it against that. And, I mean, she's right. I mean, we want the show to go on here. We don't want, we don't want to
You know,
short sheet it.
and provide the board with a breakdown of what we're paying hourly for them.
And then we'll compare that against the cost of the full, which is the insurance and all that. Besides, enough to warrant some further discussion.
I just don't see the sense in, if you're gonna be back here in a year and a half, saying, hey,
Give us a full time.
there's a big.
So we'll go down that road. But all in favor of the motion, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? The ayes have it. All right.
Do we have a date when you want to stop, or will we have to?
No, we don't have third reading.
Not yet, we'll.
Yeah, keep me posted.
I will, thank you very much.
We think you can get that up to me, I appreciate it. Thank you. Right. So that's what we're using.
Functionality.
That's the key, they lost the game